All right, so I'm switching up gyms today, trying something new, having a different pre-workout, and breaking out of that regular routine really just got my brain thinking. And I think change is so necessary for everybody in life, but letting go and getting to that change is one of the hardest things a person could possibly go through. A lot of the times it deals with friendships or relationships, and even sometimes just like the day-to-day life, and changing those habits or getting out of situations. You really have to hit some sort of rock bottom or have some really hard realization and just realize that you need better for yourself, or you could be a better person. And it's so unfortunate, but sometimes that's what you need to go through. And once you're so connected to somebody or something, it almost feels like your life is going to completely change in a negative way. Your whole world is being flipped upside down just to get out of these habits, and it fucking hurts. It's so hard to go through, bro. But I think if you're able to realize that what is waiting for you, that person that you want to be, or somebody that you could become, it's just going to advance you so far. And if you never hit that potential, one day you're going to have a realization. You're going to be like, fuck, I really could have done this, or I could have been that person, and it's going to hurt so bad. But that's what a lot of letting go leads to, is actually becoming what you need to be as a person. And it's so easy to fall back into a habit, but if you're able to stick through with it, I promise you it's going to lead you to such a happy, positive mindset where things are just going to start to fall into place. You're going to be the person you want to be, and just overall that positive attraction within you is going to attract a whole bunch of other positive things for your life. And I think everybody really needs to go through that once in their life, or they're going to go through that. And it's just really how you react to it and stick through with it. That's what's going to define you as a person. But I think a beautiful thing about life is that you could wake up and nothing defines you. Your day-to-day actions, who you are as a person, that is what determines the type of person you are, and you're able to change that whenever you want. There's no narrative that says you have to be the person you were yesterday. You can wake up and be someone completely different if you want to. And if you're able to put that into a positive outlook, or just if you're able to change who you are for the good, it's going to lead so much, or it's going to cause so much it's going to cause a really good change for you and your life. And if you're able to stick through with that, it's just fucking amazing. But we got a coffee today. This is an espresso, actually, and I think I mentioned that in the beginning, but I was watching a video with Jay Cutler, and it just mentioned that there's a lot of old school bodybuilders who just look down on pre-workout and what it is as a whole. Because from a more basic standpoint, caffeine is a vasorestrictor, so it doesn't really benefit you in any way rather than give you energy. And a lot of the times, depending on the type of person you are, it could just make you anxious. Or there's a lot of negative side effects to caffeine. But if you are somebody who likes to get cracked out on pre-workout, there's a few things that you can do to just absolutely lock in with it. And something I take every single day is suntheanine from Revive, and that product is fucking amazing. I don't want to sound like an ad right now, but it can bring you so much focus, and you can really just get dialed in from that with caffeine. And if you're about to take an exam or train or whatever it is, you have some sort of super important work meeting, suntheanine, a little caffeine, and cognizant will get you right. But we got a back day today, trying out a new gym, like I said, and it's about 35 minutes away from me, but I just can't keep going to the same spot. I think a lot of the times the gym life just gets tedious and boring, because it's you see the same people every day, you're doing the same shit every day, same spot every day, and it's just after a while your shit just gets old. But trying it out, I don't know how it's going to be, to be honest. The photos look dope. It's an old school spot, but I don't even know if we can film in there, so a lot of what I'm saying could just be put to waste, and we might just end up at the old gym. But we'll see. Super pumped. Prep episode number 3, and I'm excited to get in today. But like I said, if you're one of those people who need to let something go, just I think one of the best things you can do is sit down with yourself, evaluate where you need to be in life or where you want to be in life, and determine if your current situation is something that's going to lead you there. So it's hard, bro. It's fucking hard. And to be honest, I'm going through that right now. And it's just fucking difficult. And a lot of changes might happen. They might not happen, but I think everything happens for the better, to be honest. I wasn't expecting too much, but it ended up being a super dope gym. It's a different aesthetic than I'm used to, but I think it's like super old school bodybuilding, and it's a fucking vibe in here. So I think, a lot of the prep series will be filmed here. I'm excited, bro. It's not too heavy of a selection, but has the staple pieces that you really need to grow. So I think we're gonna keep the workouts down to at least I'm doing back, shoulders, and biceps today. Probably run anywhere between 3 or 4 movements for each, even maybe less than that, maybe 2 or 3, and then just go from there. But I'm happy we found the spot. It's 35 minutes from the house, like I said, but I think being able to lock in here compared to the home gym, it's just been getting so busy there. So I think prep will be a little difficult, but with this spot, I think I'll be dialed. So I started with close grip, pull down, ran that for, I think it was 3 or 4 sets, and just slid over to T-bar row. And the machines are way different than I'm used to, but they feel really fucking good. And it's 800 degrees in here, so I'm definitely not gonna lose the pump throughout the whole session, which is a really good thing. First thing in the morning fasted, but today's a Saturday. I woke up, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it after I train. I'm going to a new gym, I'm gonna have a good time, really good lift, just I'll get on the bike afterwards. But that time came around, it was like 4 o'clock, and I'm like, fuck, I don't really want to do this, and I'm starving. So I ended up packing my shit up. I left, I got a meal, and then I went back to the gym, did 25 on the bike. And my cardio right now is 25 minutes, 5 times a week. And like I said, I like to do it fasted because I also pair it with abs. And when you're doing abs, at least for me, I like to do vacuums also with those. So doing vacuums on an empty stomach is just like 100 times better. I feel like you get more out of it too. But right now, this is only meal number 3, and it's pitch black out. But I mean, it's not saying much because daylight savings just like absolutely fucks it. But I gotta figure out how to get I'm at 6 meals right now, so I gotta figure out how to get 3 more meals in. What time is it? 6:15. I don't know if the oven's right. I think it's 5:15. It's just like hella dark out. But I gotta figure out how to get 5 meals, not 5. I need to figure out how to get 3 meals in within the next 6 hours. So if I get a meal in every 2 hours, that should be sufficient, but I'm not trying to stay up until 12 o'clock. So I'll probably just end up mashing my last 2 meals into one, and I'll change my carb source so it's easier to eat, so I'm not eating 800 grams of rice. So potentially pasta, some shrimp. Shrimp goes down hella easy, and I'll throw a little butter in that. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna eat this guy, and then I'm gonna go meal prep so I'm not scrounging for food or scavenging for food later. But thank you for watching. I'm really trying to get numbers up for the prep series, so hit the like button, comment something, and make sure you tune in for the next video. And before I go, Black Friday's coming up. Young LA, Raw, my stuff, everybody's having crazy sales. So remember, code Vaughn at checkout saves you money and supports me. But really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next